Good morning. This is episode 126 of Genius Take the Wheel. Let me safely make it into traffic. If you are watching as part of the replay gang, I do salute you. Thank you very much for supporting what I'm doing here. Little by little, trying to make trying to make it here, trying to improve, and a lot of what you'll hear me talk about is me kind of talking ish, but uh, there are going to be times where I'm going to have that inspiration. There's going to be a topic that I think that you guys can benefit from, and some of you, I know that a lot of people have issues trying to lose weight. Um, but I'm pretty sure that uh, some of the findings I have experimenting with my own body, some of these good principles will probably apply to some of the people who are trying to shed the adipose tissue. But before we get there, I'm going to talk to you about what happened today and what is going to happen the rest of the day for my training program, and why this subject is relevant. Okay, so today I was supposed to do 4 sets of 10 on the leg press at 425. I did make an error where I put the 4 plates on, but I forgot to put the 10-pound plates on the first set. And so when I did the 10 reps, I was like, wow, this was kind of easy. I'm feeling kind of strong. And then I looked and it was only 4 plates there and not the 4 plates plus the 10 on each side. I did correct it on set 2, and that was still relatively easy. So I did make an error where I was minus 20 pounds in the first set. I did correct it the next 3 sets. And I will notate the mistake that I made in my notebook. But I really don't think that it's going to make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things because the work was really good. My warm-up did not feel that good, but the working sets felt great. Today I did 4 sets of 9 again on the prone leg extension. Not leg extension, excuse me, leg curl. I did the 4 sets of 9 at 130. The quality was pretty good, so I'll likely move up to 10 repetitions per set on Saturday. On the hack squat, 4 sets of 9 at 225, excuse me, and that went pretty well. I was pretty happy with that. I did fail to get in the leg extension, but there is a leg extension machine. I mean, it's not the best leg extension, but it'll do. When I get out of this car, I'm running straight to my apartment gym to hit the leg extension. Now, the problem with the leg extension at home is that it maxes out at like 157 and a half pounds or something like that. And I've been working at 170 for 10 reps, so I probably will go to like 13 or 14 reps on the machine at home to try to make up for the lost work. On my preferred seated leg extension, So yeah, that will be uh, addressed. Um, Thank you, sir. Um, so yeah, I'm going to address the issue with the leg extension. Um, and then today's a big bench press day. We'll be starting with the flat press, the standard bench press. I'm going to be looking to get 4 clean sets of 9 at 205 today. I'm feeling quite confident. When it comes to that, I will do that after I eat breakfast. And I'm feeling quite confident that I'll get the 4, I'll get those 36 reps with no rest pause like I needed last time. Last time I needed rest pause, the bench press was the second compound lift I did. Today will be the first. So I do believe that that will be, it's going to be, I believe that's going to be a good lift for me today. I might have the strength to go to 28 reps on the Smith machine incline press. Um, I might have the the strength to add one extra rep at 195 on the Smith machine incline to go to 4 sets of 7. And one of the things that I really love about me going from 185, I didn't go to the full 4 sets of 12 at 185, but I felt strong enough to do the 4 sets of 6 at 195. The Smith machine in my building, the bar weighs 15 pounds. So I only have to add 2 full 45-pound plates on each side to reach 195, whereas I have to put a bunch of different smaller plates on at 185. So I'm actually quite happy to move up in weight there. Warming up is going to be a little bit more streamlined. And after that, I'm going to do the Smith machine incline press either at 145 pounds, 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 11, or I'm going to use the dumbbells. I might go dumbbelling with it with the 70 pounders for 4 sets of 10. I have not decided yet. Sir Fernando, the Fondue King, what do you have to say today? Good morning, Doc Evil. Cracking up kayak right now. Tough day on the river today. Hope all is well for you today, sir. Yeah, I'm hoping for the best for you, sir, as well. Hopefully that provides some inspiration. We got, I think on Tuesday, you ran 11 miles. Today, you were on the rough waters. Here around New York City, we've had some people get swept away in rip currents. And they were found in places very far away from their origin point and survived. One of them, I heard, was saved by an Apple Watch. So, guys, make sure that you're looking at your local weather reports before you go out in the water, especially if you're not in a vessel like a kayak or some sort of boat. Be careful out there. You take those risks for the rest of us because I'm not doing that shit. Anyway, so yeah, I've got a big press day today that I'm actually looking quite forward to. And this kind of leads me into today's topic. For those of you trying to gain muscle, should you eat lots of food, particularly before bed, in order to put on lean mass? And this is assuming that you're training regularly, you train very hard, I train very hard. So this is assuming that you are consistent every day, every other day, you're training, no BS, all right? But you're having trouble putting on muscle mass. Okay. Now I'm a hard gainer. Um, I cannot believe how much I weigh right now. I never thought that I'd actually get to this body weight. I think I can say conservatively the lowest that I'll weigh with empty bowels and dehydrated, normally dehydration, not I need to get on the scales and drop weight dehydration, is 194 pounds. But after eating, I'm probably somewhere around, 196, 197, sometimes 198 if I'm properly uh, hydrated. Um, so what I was doing was, and I've told you guys before, I don't really have a very healthy relationship with food, but um, it's really difficult to eat. So I usually kind of mess my day up by not really eating until, 10, 11, 12 o'clock noon. And then after that, like I'm trying to cram in as many calories as I can in 4 or 5, 6 meals plus snacks. And since I don't really like eating, it's really, really difficult to try to continually stuff my face when my body just doesn't want any food. So what I was doing was, I would eat, a large plate of eggs and an omelet. After that, I found carbohydrates that I can tolerate. So it was basically muffins, and a 430 calorie muffin in a bowl of milk to kind of like soften up the texture so it's more passable. That's a total of 500 calories, and then my lunch is probably somewhere between 200 and 400 calories. Is basically salad and chicken because that's all I can really tolerate. And then I'll have a protein shake that's somewhere in the 400 or 500 calorie. And then then there's dinner. There's probably 300 to 500 calories. And then what I would do, and some of the times because like I'm really procrastinating on eating because I don't want to eat the food. Um, dinner is coming at 10 o'clock, 10:30, sometimes as late as 11. And then I try to follow that up with 2 scoops of protein, like gulp it down, and then pass out. But here's the problem: I get up in the morning and I feel like need to hit the snooze button 5, 6, 7 times. I don't want to get up. I don't want to go to the gym. I mean, I do get up, but then I end up getting there late, and then it just takes me forever. I get into the gym, I start warming up, and every time I go to, go into the stretch phase of the leg press, I'm farting all over the place. It's a whole mess. And I'm realizing, I'm not comfortable. I am not comfortable doing this. But, I procrastinate on eating. It really sucks. So, um, yesterday, I wasn't really, hey, Catherine, Anna Hauserman, how are you doing, young lady? Okay, so yesterday, I was not in the greatest mindset, so I, just kind of stayed to myself a little bit, isolated. And I was watching a streamer on Twitch that used to have a YouTube channel but got kicked off of YouTube for some BS reasons. I want to give a shout out to GG Reloaded, aka Go Gamer. I basically watched his stream, kept watching his stream through my training. I had a heavy vertical pull that I was quite proud of. And then I finished it off with some really heavy biceps that hurt really good. That is until I caught a Charlie horse in my right forearm. That didn't feel good. But I'm watching GG Reloaded and on Twitch just trolling the hell out of people playing, Call of Duty. And I had my breakfast and, I had my muffin. I passed out, took a nap. I woke up groggy and not in the greatest mood. And I just got up from my nap, took my pre workout, got warmed up for my vertical pull day. And, I had a, it was decent or whatever. I got home, I got a protein shake in that was pretty good. And then I had lunch after that. And again, I was procrastinating. I was enjoying the stream. It was a lot of fun. And then, I could see that the ladies are starting to get ready for bed. And it's after 11 o'clock. And I was getting kind of tired. And I thought to myself, maybe I should try to eat because, I had a really heavy back day. And, I need that protein to recover so I can perform and blah, blah, blah. But really, I really just I didn't want to. I was tired. I knew I had to get up early today to do legs, and then I was thinking, well, what if I'm depleted? So I went against what I thought was my better judgment, and I skipped dinner and I skipped the before dinner protein shake, which would have given me something like 40 to 50 grams of protein. On top of the vegetables and probably some sort. Oh, I think they made like some beef. So I would have had some beef protein. I would have had the whey protein. I would have had some kind of vegetables. I decided to forego it and just go to sleep. I was only a little bit hungry anyway, and I was just like, I feel more like I want to sleep than I want to eat. So I did not eat what I would normally eat. I woke up today uh, with feeling less gassy than normal, which I was kind of grateful for. And today I hit the snooze button just one time. And even though I hit that snooze button just one time, I just got up before, the 9-minute timer went off. And I felt clear headed. I did not feel bad. I took my pre workout and I felt like I was ready to actually join society for the day. Now, will it probably cost me a little bit of muscle protein synthesis? Probably. But I came out ahead because my performance was good. I did not feel as taxed. And now I'm going to be more likely to eat earlier today and get in the calories on an earlier schedule so I can leave a couple of hours um, buffer between the last bit of calories that I take in for the day and when I go to bed to get ready to get up tomorrow. So, should you eat to cram in as many calories as possible if you're a hard gainer? The answer is yo and Ness. Um, you should eat at even intervals that are comfortable for your body. Because if you're forcing food down, your body's probably not going to handle those calories very well to begin with. If we're just being like, we're being real frank with it. It doesn't make sense to stuff in a bunch of calories that your body is not going to use the way you want them to anyway. And so, I've tried this experiment on more than one occasion, and the outcome has been pretty similar. So I think that going forward, what I'm going to do is avoid forcing in food. If the timing of the calorie intake ain't there, then it just won't be there. Ms. Evil is here, says, ready for breakfast. I'm going to try a morning run today. You better, because it's going to be hot as hell. Yeah, you can get the food ready, get, the omelet and all of that. I appreciate it. I'm going to finish off my leg stuff real quick, and then I'll head upstairs and eat. And then after that, I'll probably hydrate a little bit, run back downstairs, and hope that there is an able-bodied male that can spot me on the bench press today. I'm going to be looking for that kind of support because I have the energy, I have the confidence. I mean, I can't really say I have the energy because I did deplete my legs, and I'm not done depleting my legs. But I feel very confident. I'm actually visualizing success because I understand that if I believe that I am strong, that I 100% absolutely am. So I'm expecting to be strong because I've earned the right to. So, and let me tell you something, guys. Where do you think Mrs. Evil got that idea to try to run as early as possible before the temperature started to rise? Yes, sirs. Yes, ma'am. She knows how to. She's a coach, but she also knows how to take coaching, and that's something that you guys should also kind of take. Not even the coaches need to take coaching. Now, to be fair, I've been coaching her for very many years before she became a coach, but she didn't use that to inflate her ego. So she's going to take advantage of the lower temperature and the decent air quality. She's going to get in her run. She's going to get that done for the day. Then she's going to work. And then if she chooses to do weight training today, she won't also have that cloud hanging over her head like, oh, I got to go get that run in as well. Doesn't have to do that. Sir Fernando says, by the way, Doc Evil, thank you for the snake grip recommendation. It hurts much better now, and I realize 18 is my real max on pull-up. Nice. Nice. That is nice. And one of the things that I'm really impressed with, Sir Fernando, is that I gave you an audible cue with kind of like an analogy demonstration, and you were able to pick up on that and use it. That's some gangster shit, man. So yeah, in conclusion, even if you are looking to gain weight, not all protein, calorie, fats, carbohydrate intake is rated equally. All right, y'all? Take in the calories when your body will allow you to take in the calories. Don't force food down. It's not worth it. Mrs. Evil says, it's deadlift day today. Unfortunately, back-to-back leg days, but that's just how this week worked out. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the back-to-back leg workout day, but I am a fan of get the goddamn work done and let the work speak for itself. Make the sacrifices, because when you have the body that you want and it's looking the way that you want, there's nothing that anybody can take from you. Nobody can say, oh, you had to go visit Dr. Miami. No, you went, you grabbed the barbell, and you fucking suffered. That's how it works. You're not walking around with the BBL smell. You're walking around having asthma. You walk around with high cardiac capacity. You walk around with better posture, less pain. You walk around stronger, more stable, more confident. Because not only do you believe yourself to be strong, you prove yourself to be strong. And girls wonder why us guys like fit women over fat women. It's not just what you look like, it's a lifestyle. When you work hard for your body instead of laying on a table and somebody putting a plunger in your butt cheeks to inject fat that was hanging around your belly because you couldn't stop eating. It ain't the same. So does it suck to squat one day and then deadlift the next? Yes, it sucks. Does it suck that I'm doing 48 grueling sets for legs every week? Yes, it sucks. But when I'm walking around with no back pain in my 40s, when I had back pain all through my 30s, but no back pain in my 40s, let's be real. I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to suffer. I'm willing to get up at 5:30, 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning to go drive to the gym before work. I'm willing to do 2-a-days. I'm willing to eat food that I don't want to eat. I am willing to do the work. I am not willing to blame other people. I am not willing to have excuses after excuses. I'm done with that. And I want you to be able to treat yourself the same way. When you look at Sir Fernando, he's able to eat that goddamn fondue. Why? Because he's on that bike. He's in that kayak. He's on the trails. That dude is probably burning 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day. So he can take his fondue seriously. Who's going to say something to him? Nobody. That's who. He earned it. Even when you look at the guys that are super muscular, oh, that's just steroids. No, that mofo trains 4 to 6 days a week. Eats super clean when he doesn't want to. Lifts heavy weights until it hurts and then keeps lifting because that's what steroids allows you to do. Steroids allows you to lift heavy weight in pain. Don't be afraid to earn the stuff you want in life. And when you get used to earning it, you'll never want to go back. You'll never want to go back. Please believe me. And I'll tell you again, if you believe yourself to be strong, you absolutely are. Do you know why? Because that belief comes along with the proof. You've earned it. You've earned the right to believe, and thus you are. Good morning. I'll see you on the next one.